Business games are innovative and unconventional managerial tools that allow to reproduce the dynamics and logics of a specific business scenario. The participants are grouped in teams, made up 4 or 5 members. Each team has to lead a virtual startup in a competitive market with the aim to obtain the highest startup value. Digital Startup Business Game is a simulation game developed on the Business Game Studio platform. It allows simulating competition in the mobile application market. Each team has to lead a virtual startup with the aim to develop and sell a mobile application on the Android and or iOS market. In the mobile applications industry, the digital marketing strategy, the skills of the team and the business model determine the performance and competitive advantage of the startups. Business success is determined by the value of the startup. Different sections compose the business game interface. A black bar shows the name of the virtual company, the budget. If you add an investment, the budget decreases. The round number, each round simulates a 6 months period. The save button, to save the strategic choices, with the opportunity to modify them. Confirm button, to save in definitive way the strategic choices. It's recommended to click here at the deadline of the round, and the exit button. On the left side you can make your strategic choices, clicking on the different business areas. For example, clicking here, you are making decisions about this specific area. Clicking within the white box or on the drop-down menu, you can insert the value of the variable. In the column on the right side you can check, in real time, the forecast on the basis of the decisions taken. Each team has to make a decision about all the variables in every business area. Every variable impacts on one side on the costs and on the other side on the performance. When all the teams confirm their strategic decisions, clicking on Confirm button, the simulator calculates the results in real time for the specific round of simulation. The most important output is the startup value that determines the team at the top of the ranking per each round and the winning team in the final round of simulation. To check it, you have to click on the market box, in the lower left, and then on Success and on Startup Value. In this way it is possible to discover which of the teams achieved the highest value of the startup in the market. Startup value is calculated as asset value plus intangible value plus cash. The asset value determines the economic success on the market. It depends on the free cash flow from operations. The intangible value represents the impact of intellectual capital. You can understand the strength and weaknesses of your startup starting by the analysis of the startup value graph. Now let's see how to analyze all the other indicators in order to understand the results of the round. The analysis of the Application Development Index, Key Performance Indicators and Competitiveness allows understanding how you and the other teams achieve their competitiveness on the market in terms of download. Clicking on Corporate State box, then on Reports of Development and Application Development, it is possible to check the days for the release of the mobile app. The Application Development Index indicates the timing for launch of the mobile application on the market. It is included between 3 and 5 months and it is calculated on the basis of the number of markets chosen, the coherence of the team, the strategic advice, the investment in hardware and software and, from the second round onwards, the software reuse chosen in the first round. The higher the Application Development Index, the lower the number of days for the release of the mobile app. In the rounds 2, 3 and 4 the Application Development Index of an application, developed in the first round, indicates the days for the release of the mobile app updates. Clicking on Market box in the On Performance, you can check the performance's values. The key performance indicators are the core of the business game. The simulator evaluates and compares the strategies of the teams on the basis of 3 different performance indicators: quality performance, customer satisfaction performance, and price performance. Each performance indicator is determined by a specific set of strategic choices. The integration of the key performance indicators determine the mobile application performance. The mobile application performance, the application development index and the choice of the business model determine the mobile application competitiveness. It indicates the success of the app on the market. The higher the mobile application competitiveness, the higher the market share, in terms of downloads. The overall demand of downloads will be shared among different startups on the basis of their competitiveness. The simulator calculates the financial reports on the basis of the downloads. The financial reports represent the synthesis of the economic results achieved by the company during each round. Click on Competitors box, on Corporate State, Budget and click on Income Statement, Balance Sheet, Cash Flow Statement. In this way you can check the revenues, costs, earnings before interest and taxes, net income and the free cash flow from operations that represents the main indicator in order to calculate the asset value. Finally, clicking on Market box and then on Intellectual Capital, you can check the intellectual capital performance. The simulator calculates the intellectual capital performance as the integration of three main indicators: human, structural and relational capital indices. The intellectual capital performance and the free cash flow from operations determine the intangible value. The intangible value, the asset value and the cash determine the startup value. Moreover, clicking on the report icon in the dashboard, you can check the main results on only one screen. Round by round you can check all the results of the game and modify or change your strategy. Enjoy the game.